What is up, YouTube Chaz here, and today I'm here with Kevin. Kevin, you went first place at the Winterthur Locals with which deck?
Dragon
Dragonlink, let's go, best deck.
Best deck.
So, let's check out your deck profile then.
All right. So, for starters, I played triple Black Metal Dragon with the obvious red dice, Doug's Metal Dragon, and triple Seyfried. I decided to max out on the normal summons because I played 46 cards. So you kind of need multiples of the normal summons. Then, of course, the Bestials, triple Lubellion, triple Sauronir, and then one each of the others. I think it's kind of mandatory right now to have triple Sauronir because you need to have access for the Lubellion. So this is, I think, like pretty standard. Maybe you can cut the Boldrake, but again, with more than 40 cards, you kind of want to up your Bestial count as well. So these for the Bestials. Then, of course, for the Chaos Monsters, you have these three guys. And for the Rockets, you have the double Tracer, one Recharge, and one Absorber. I cut it, the second target for Tracer due to space issues mainly. I know 46 card space issues, yeah, but it's most of the time not needed, and I wanted to make room as much as possible for non-engine, which you will see later. So this for the pretty regular dragon stuff, and then one of the new cards I tried out is the what's it called? Samsara Dragon. So this is actually quite good because it has on-field effect which is quite irrelevant. You can use it as a tribute. When you tribute summon a dragon, you can use it as two tributes, but the really important effect is in the graveyard, where you can banish it, target a level 5 or higher dragon monster, and add it back to your hand. So kind of similar as Seyfried, but you can also have, you can also target your Magnamut, for example, when it's engraved, or a Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon, whatever, so it's not restricted to the level 8. And then when you edit it back, you can also additionally normal summon this card. So sometimes you have like a seal, can add one of your monsters back, tribute summon the seal, and extend from there. So it's pretty versatile, and I quite liked it. So it's a good card.
Nice, nice.
So this is for the monsters mainly, for the ancient monsters, I may say. And for the spells, you have the obvious kind of brick cards you have to play. I don't play Beast because it's most of the time you cannot win the resource game by neck yourself. So you pretty much always want to go for regain. So there's no need for the trap. Of course, triple quick launch, and then the setting one of Chaos Space. And I decided to play another extend in form of 1-for-1, which kind of acts similar to Chaos Space, of course on another level, but especially with the Samsara Dragon, which is also a level 1, you have again a lot of variety. So if you start with the Black Metal, you can extend into Samsara, add something back for the grind game, or if you don't have the Metal Dragon, this is the 4th one, so you have an additional starter or extender. This card is pretty good as well. Yeah, so this is for the ancient spells. And for the non-ancient, I played quite a lot. I had triple enemy controller, which in my opinion is right now one of the better board-breaking like cards. It's also, of course, good in like going first. And then I played a couple of hand traps, triple Nip, triple Ash, triple Imperm, and double Whaler. You probably could also play triple Whaler with 47 cards. But I don't know which the correct ratio would be, but I was quite happy with a lot of non-ancient, especially in this kind of a diverse format right now. Also, like Nip especially is, of course, paired with another hand trap, also like, most of the time pretty insane, but as a standalone card as well, it's not really that respected at the moment. So yeah, this was all in all quite good.
Yeah. Would you change anything in your main deck, like size-wise?
No, I try to like find space as well for the Noctivision Dragon and not level 7, which is next standard and lets you draw a card, but there's just not that much space. I originally didn't want to go over 45 cards, but I don't know, maybe I find something to do to cut.
All right.
Then for the extra deck, pretty standard. I played Striker, Pisty, double seal, mainly due to the Samsara Dragon again, when you like end on the seal and you add back a monster of Samsara tribute the seal and extend from there, and you can still end on a second seal.
Yeah.
So this is quite important. Then of course the Romulus and Dark, the new SP and the IP, I had to give it back. So my goal right now is to pretty much end on seal and IP, which doesn't seem like a lot, but actually puts your opponent in quite a rough spot. It's first of all not super poly. You cannot super poly the field. And super poly is quite a popular card right now. And these two cards alone, they add so much pressure, especially if I get regained. Your opponent kind of needs to kill you, otherwise you just outgrind him super easy. So yes, this is the reason I play the IP, especially with the SP. So it's really, really good. And then for the other links, I still played the Triple Burst, the Access Code, and the Borland. I never saw this card once today. I think this card did lose so much value with the Typhoon that came out, just non-target removal, cannot activate the effect. So it's in a lot of spaces, it's just not correct to summon this card. I don't know if I'm going to play it going forward, but right now I didn't really know what I would have played otherwise, so it's still in there for the moment.
All right.
For the Synchros, also pretty standard in my opinion. You have like Dispatch and Savage, these are absolutely mandatory. Barone as well, and maybe you can cut this for another card, maybe for the Red Dragon Archfiend, if you think it's necessary. I thought about playing Tomb as well, but in testing and also today in playing, I never had a spot where I had like double Bestial on the field, and I wanted to go into the Exceed, so quite happy with the extra as well.
Nice, fair.
Yup. And lastly, the side deck. This is also, of course, like subject to change. I want to try out the Phantasme, play the second Druid Swarm. Phantasme, it's kind of weird card because I play a lot of hand traps, and with the draws in the side as well, you kind of have another hand trap that lets you draw into the impactful hand traps. This was the theory behind it. It's quite good against a lot of decks right now. So I wanted to play 3, but of course, like space issues, I ended up playing 2. It was actually quite good. The negation effect doesn't really come up that often, but it's mainly there for letting you draw another hand trap.
Yeah.
Then I played 3 back row removal, kind of like the blowout cards. Not much to say there. I played triple Frost together with Herald of the Abyss. Still, sometimes with Unchained, Caesar can be a problem, and of course Noir can be a problem. I know it's suboptimal. Your opponent also already drew like a billion cards, but sometimes you have to have an out. So at the moment, it's just like a flexible out for those cards.
Yeah.
And then two trap cards, which are in theory searchable, also with the tactics. I never resolved this card today. Never drew it. So I don't know. These cards are very interchangeable. I think like these cards are pretty good. Maybe these I will change them in the future. I don't know. Yep.
So you're fine for now with this?
Yeah, this like I said, you can play whatever here, but this is pretty mandatory in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. Thank you so much for the deck profile. Yeah. Congrats on first place.
Thank you.
And do you want to do any shout-outs?
Of course. Shout out to Team G.Y.M. Shout out, mainly to the team, to Chaz. Thank you for the deck profile. Yeah, go check him out. Give smash the like button, etc.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Have a nice evening.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.